So I wanted to make a video specifically to Kiki. I want to put a video out here for a reason. Whether you choose to listen to this or not, Kirsten, is entirely up to you. As my grandfather used to say to me, you could take the horse through the water, but you can't make it drink. Are you really happy? Like, are you happy with how you are as a person, what you do? Because I can see a lot of vulnerable people that are not happy with what you do, especially online. I think it's sad how these victims, you have made them feel worthless. You have made them feel so alone in the world. Never to trust anyone again. And you gaslight people. Do you think if the shoe was on the other foot, okay, see this from my perspective, if the shoe was on the other foot and you had come across a young woman that had all these illnesses and paralysis and seizures, and you showed sympathy to this woman, and you could relate because you somewhat had some of the same illnesses as this person, and you felt so much sympathy and love for that person that you wanted to help them because they're saying that they can't get half of the medical equipment or medication because there's shortages or whatever. And you did what you could to help out by sending money, gifts, anything. And as soon as this person received it, you started getting bullied by this person. And then you get blocked. How would that make you feel? Would you feel stupid because you believed this person? Would you feel like, wow, I can't trust anybody again? And that you felt so heartbroken because you genuinely believed what this person was telling you, for other people to tell you that this person has been lying about their whole life. Well, how would it make you feel? Because I know how it would make me feel. The people that you have hurt and you have made them a victim now through your lies, your deceit, taking people's money, blocking these people, and it's hurt them. You've even told people to stop their medication, and it's ended up these people being seriously ill. Aren't you fed up of everything that you're doing to these people? Can you not see how much you're affecting not just someone's mental health, but their lives in general? You don't seem to understand the impact that you're doing. And when you're going on live, injecting yourself with medication and putting medication through your tubes and passing out on live, you know, there's been a lot of coverage on the news about these children doing trends that they've seen on TikTok. And these children have followed what other creators have done, and these kids have ended up losing their life because of a trend that's gone on. Potentially, what you're not seeing is when you're coming on live and you're injecting yourself with medication, you're also putting that child's life at risk, and anybody who watches you because they think it's okay to do. What if say a 14 or 15-year-old girl or boy, anyone that followed what you do, have done it, and this child has potentially died because of what you have done, what you have put out online and on live. These children, even some vulnerable adults, are following. The parents are also furious because TikTok is allowing these things to happen, to keep on happening. But can't you understand what that does to someone who is watching you? Instead of sitting on live and constantly talking about medical things or pushing medication for your system and passing out on lives, and then having genuine people who have a heart worry, you shouldn't even be doing this on live. You should be doing it before you even come on the camera, or even before you turn that camera on. If you have medication to take, you take it before. You don't sit on live just to gain people's sympathy, but also people's worry at the same time. It's shocking behaviour, but you also gaslight people. And how you treat other people just because they say, "Hi, you look well today," you take that as an offence. These people who are genuinely believing that you have all these illnesses are falling victim for your lies, and you're scamming them. And it's not right, and it's not fair. You also sat there on live saying about that you weren't end of life and that you shouldn't have lied about it. And I will keep saying it. It's disgusting. You have had a family member of yours pass away. And so have I. I had to watch my grandfather on his end of life. I sat there for weeks with him, watching him deteriorate and deteriorate until he passed. I bawled my eyes out and I was heartbroken I'm still heartbroken now, and he died in 2014. But these people who are genuinely on end of life at the moment are so scared. They're counting the days. They don't know how many days they have left of precious, precious time with their family. And that is heartbreaking to know that there is people out there that are on end of life. I can't imagine what they're going through, but I have a heart and I have sympathy and I know and can just imagine how they feel. You have no sympathy, unfortunately, Kirsten, and that's the sad thing about it. When people dare question you about things, you get all defensive and you start being very, very vicious, which isn't fair. Like you said on tonight's live, people are entitled to their opinion. Yes, they are. They are to a point. Other people, I don't think they would be so calm, but I try and be as calm as I can be. You're saying that I'm going to be so lonely over Christmas. If you hadn't spreaded so much hatred towards other people, maybe you would have friends. Maybe if you haven't lied so much about your illnesses, you would still have friends. You have no idea the impact that you're having on people, and that's the sad thing about it. I respect honesty, and if I've done something wrong, I put my hands up and I say, okay, I've done wrong. How can I fix this? You don't. You just keep lying and lying and lying, and I've had a couple of victims come to me and tell me what you've done to them, and you know what? I feel so heartbroken for these people. I really, really do. And the thing is, I wouldn't wish that. Even on my worst enemy, I wouldn't wish that on them. You need to have repercussions for your actions, young lady. You're 25, but you're acting like a 5-year-old. It's disgusting and it needs to stop.